doing?
Yes, it's been over half a year. Did I find any more things to talk about? No. But I have finished the school year and spent the first few days watching two grown men react to old seasons of Love Island. Though it is really funny, and it's like the fifth time I've watched the series. But now that I've decided to come back, I just wanted to chat, you know? How have you guys been? What have you been up to? What was that? Nothing without me here to entertain you? Oh, you all flattered me. But seriously, now that it's break time, I'll maybe put more videos out. I know better than to promise anything now, but I do try my best. And without further ado, I'm going to start talking about the one thing no one asks for, amusement parks. Now, this was not my original video idea. Over these 7 months, I've actually had countless video ideas that are half finished in my editing software, and I don't know if they will ever see the light of day. But I've always thought about how much I love amusement parks, and I feel like it needs to be discussed. Not really need, I just want to because I can't really like anything without pointing the big gaping holes that destroy my enjoyment in it as I get older. Now in America, and I think around the world too since there are international locations, our two biggest are Disneyland or Disney World and Universal Studios. And they're both weirdly in the same spot twice, in two different states. You would think after the first time they tried to spread out to avoid the competition, but I guess it makes it easier for park hoppers so no one's complaining. Now, I've never been to Disneyland, but I've been to Disney World and Epcot and all that, and I've been to Universal twice, the last time being a few years ago. Now, you might think that since I've been to Universal one more time than Disney and more recently, I would favor Universal more. And that would be correct. The Universal in Florida is actually one of my favorite places, but I also know it has flaws. Now I know everyone has tore this ride to pieces verbally, and I'm hoping we can all do it physically as well, but I would just like to say that I went on it as a joke, and my mood has never been ruined more. I went on it to laugh at how bad it was, and I came off rethinking why I let my parents waste money on the ticket for me to come. When I got off the ride, I wanted to plant my face flat on the pavement and shave away my facial features so that no one would be able to recognize me out of embarrassment of being seen on that ride. I love watching all the Fast and Furious movies and laughing at how predictable and over the top they are, but riding Fast and Furious Supercharged is not the same. Talking about that ride is like I'm in Bridgerton, but instead of confessing my love, I'm talking about the most painful methods I could use to give myself amnesia so that I could live in a state of happy and ignorant bliss. But other than that, Universal is a pretty good park. I've always had regular pleb tickets, no fast pass or anything, so I had the real experience. The lines are ridiculously long, the Harry Potter wands and other merch are ridiculously overpriced, and the food just wasn't very good. But my nostalgia makes me want to hold on and come back. I also just love the frozen butterbeer, it's so good. I got a souvenir cup of it both times I went, and I use them both as pen holders now. I do also have a wand that was bought for me, and I feel really bad since it was like $70. But I appreciate it, as it upgraded my experience very slightly. Though half the wand activated things didn't work or were barely noticeable, it's still good for children to bleed their parents' pockets dry. On to Disney World, and from what I remember, it was pretty fun. I went with my aunts and parents when I was little and had a great time. My mom loves old Disney movies, so she liked it and still wants to go back. Truthfully, I hope to be the one to take her and my dad back on a fully paid vacation, including a nice Disney hotel, and just enjoy ourselves. But I also really want to go to Disneyland with my friends, because I've seen it only through a bunch of YouTube videos. I live vicariously through those other people's friend groups. Those videos have held me over, but it's a dream of mine to do big friend trips and hangouts like that at least once. But the price of Disneyland, anything, allows my ears to hear my wallet physically weeping in my pocket. I'd have to put 20 years between each visit, and these Mickey ears? There's like a million different themes for them, which is cute, but again, it's a parent nightmare for all the kids that want every version they put out. Though I did see some TikToks of this one Disney adult having fun looking for a certain pair, and I think we all wish we could love something as much as Disney adults love Disney. Now I wouldn't really be able to complete this video without talking about the one park probably best for your budget, depending on what state you're in. I'm talking about Six Flags. I was gonna leave it out because it's not as big or commercial as the other two, but I've been to Six Flags more than I've been to Disney and Universal combined, which isn't a lot, but you get it. I've been to Six Flags 4 times my whole life, and all I can say is it's good fun if you make it fun. It may not have the theming or money like the others, but the roller coasters are fun, and if you bring friends, then it'll be a good time. Fright Fest is probably the best time to go since the scares and it being nighttime definitely adds to the experience. During the day, it genuinely feels a little barren, even when it's filled with people. It's not as overpriced as the other places, and it has the tallest roller coaster in the world in the New Jersey location, but nothing very special. Though, if you guys ever go on King Ka and need someone to hold your bags, I'm your girl. Hello again, guys. Thank you so much for watching and coming back after my unplanned, unannounced, and very long hiatus. As much as I love making these silly videos, I've had a lot to do these past few months, and I'm very glad to be back. There will be a video next week, and I know that sounds like a very empty promise, but if anyone gets worried as it nears the end of the week, just start yelling at me in the comments. I give full permission to annoy me on here, or TikTok or Instagram. Wherever you want to complain, I will definitely see it and get to work. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time, hopefully next week. Bye!